MAKAVELI in this, Illuminati, all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot.
So if y'all was cool with someone he wasn't cool with, then if you're not with me, you're against me type of
yeah, that's what it was. Remotely, if you moving with a group of people, it automatically going backfire on you. I was with Tupac in Europe, and I had the greatest time with him. But once again, it was nothing but love for Pac.
Only Gab can do it like this. Tupac being murdered, it was fresh. This just happened, 1996. This was a day after Tupac was pronounced dead.
1,000 Haitians that supposedly saw Tupac right after his death.
I was watching the news and it said
there were supposedly more than 1,000 phone calls to the authorities in Haiti saying that, with Tupac sightings.
All reports saying Tupac in Haiti. Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your man Gab. This is probably the final video to my Tupac and the Fugees trilogy that I put out on here on YouTube. I'm glad you guys been enjoying it. I ran a couple questions down I had for y'all. Try to help me come up with some logical answers to them. And now I'm gonna give you my opinion on the two videos I put out prior to this one. The first one was about Tupac possibly being inside the Fugees' Sweetest Thing video. And the second one was, why was the Fugees dissing Tupac in the first place? Was there real beef? Here's what I think. There was no secret that Tupac had a problem with Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack. In the last video, I think I misspoke and said that the Fugees was being managed by Haitian Jack, when I believe the Fugees was being managed by Jimmy Henchman. But I think Wyclef is related to Haitian Jack. And, Wyclef did a video with Vlad.
I was with Tupac in Europe.
And in this video, he said
and I had
Tupac had the best time in Europe. Now, let me set that up for you for a minute, because Vlad was asking Wyclef about the Tupac Fugees diss when we ride on our enemies. So Wyclef was like, let me hear the diss, let me hear the diss.
Well, what was the diss?
Sound like a
Tell
diss
me what
to
the diss was.
That's what Wyclef was saying. He wouldn't admit that Tupac had a problem with the Fugees. He said it was Tupac was mad at them by association to Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack. Here's the thing. He told Vlad, he dropped a bombshell. We had a great time in Europe together. I'm wondering when Tupac could have been in Europe. Okay, we said it was the Fugees' party, right? And I was asking, was the Fugees there with him? Was they invited also? Here's my thinking. Do you think that meeting with Tupac could have been organized? Like, in other words, did they go out there to meet with Tupac? Why were they there? And here's the bigger thing. Why Europe? Couldn't they meet in LA? I'm sure the Fugees be on the West Coast. Couldn't they meet in New York? Pac was going back and forth to New York. The Fugees are from New Jersey. Pac heavy in New Jersey. The Outlaws come from New Jersey. Why Europe? Now, Tupac was mad at Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack to the end. We're going to take Jack out of it for a minute. He's mad at Jimmy Henchman to the end. Promised to pay back Jimmy Henchman, right? Now, if the Fugees are managed by Jimmy Henchman, wouldn't it be hard for them to have any communication with Tupac? Don't you think Jimmy Henchman might be upset at that? So don't you think meeting with Tupac in Europe. Maybe so there's no eyes and ears around. Think about what I'm saying to you. You had to meet with Tupac in Europe, or they just stumbled into each other? Okay, even if they did stumble into each other, how was it cordial if there was so much bad blood and tension? Tupac already made When We Ride on Our Enemies, even though it wasn't out. I bet the Fugees knew about the diss, just like Nas knew about the disses Tupac had for him on MAKAVELI when Tupac was alive and MAKAVELI wasn't even out yet. Nas was like, yo, I heard you dissing me. And Pac was like, yeah, I got this album MAKAVELI, I'm dissing you, I'm dissing this nigga, I'm dissing that nigga. So what I'm saying is, if there's tension and you run into Tupac by chance at a Walmart, believe me, it's gonna be some type of drama. All right, so it's tension, they run into it, they affiliated with Jimmy Henchman, and they run into Tupac in Europe. But Wyclef said they had the best time of their life. They had a great time. I mean, once again, I think, they agreed to talk. They agreed to talk. And they wanted to do it somewhere Jimmy Henchman wouldn't be around. So it probably was behind his back. And you know what else, man? The Fugees made fun of some very touchy situations with Tupac. I mean, they're getting shot, and they're going to jail, and, everything that the typical run-of-the-mill jokes people had for Tupac, on the East Coast when he was going through his trouble, you know what I mean? And I know that pissed Pac off big time. You can hear him When We Ride on Our Enemies, he was very upset. So I'm thinking, what made Tupac so forgiving that he would actually have a good time or make Wyclef have a good time in Europe? Maybe it's because Tupac needed a favor. Another reason why Europe was the perfect place to have a conversation with the Fugees is because Tupac tell you himself he was under surveillance. FBI. Pac on the watch list. So now they're in Europe. He wanted to meet with Wyclef, and he asked for a favor. Wyclef is like this with the president of Haiti. All right, so now they having this meeting, and the craziest shit in the world. I know a lot of y'all gonna be upset for me saying this, but once again, I'm not making this shit up. I'm making sense of it. The whole point of me doing what I do on YouTube is, to try to keep Pac's name alive, keep his legacy alive. I'm a fan of Tupac, talk with other fans, explore ideas, you know what I mean? Maybe I could bring something new to the table you never thought of, and it's fun. This is like a nice social gathering right here. This is fun for me, you know what I mean? And I love to see what you guys think. I love to hear you guys talk. And I like to watch other videos too that I think are entertaining. But the whole point is to think and to come with new stuff. Now check this out. Do you remember the very first Tupac sighting? The very first time you heard Tupac was alive? I remember the first time I heard and where I was and what I was doing and everything else. The very first Tupac sighting was in Haiti. The very first one. Came across the news, they had like 700 people report to their local television stations in Haiti that they saw Tupac at the airport. He was being ushered in by some security guards, and they all called the news station at the same time. They called the police department. They was going crazy over there. Do you remember that? Do you know why Clef is from Haiti? Huh? You do know that, right? All right. You do know why Clef is from Haiti. Do you know that that Tupac Haiti sighting that happened immediately after Tupac's death? It was like at least 48 hours or like 72 hours after Tupac was pronounced dead, that's when this sighting took place in Haiti. And it just made me think, man. So they meet with Wyclef out the country. You know what I mean? Tupac dies. Tupac is spotted in Haiti, where Wyclef is from. And a little under a year after Tupac died, the Fugees released a video with Tupac, or an image of a guy that's supposed to be Tupac, running from the police. Now, some people say, he's a cop in the video. He ain't got the same outfit them cops got on. They got on standard police officers' uniforms. This shadowy figure that appears to be Tupac is wearing a black army hat and a black army jacket like Tupac wore. And as you can see, he jumps out the back of the vehicle that the police had stopped, and he runs inside the store. They don't look like a cop to me. And what the fuck was he doing inside the back that he had to run inside the store? It was almost like while the cops was fucking with other people, he ran inside the store. Ran through the store and ran out the back door. Is there a message in the Fugees video, whether it was Tupac or not? Definitely was a message of some sort that they don't want to talk about. I mean, if it wasn't Tupac, come out and say it. Nah, man, it wasn't Tupac. Some people saying, I seen the video when they debunked this right here. All right, where's that? And I didn't say it was Tupac, and I wasn't saying Tupac was alive. What I was saying to you is, hey, do you remember this video? This guy looked like Tupac. What you think? In my opinion, in some of them scenes, it looked like Tupac to a T. The camera ain't still on some scenes, and you know, maybe it is, maybe it ain't, but them scenes where you can make out that face, no doubt about it. But what's the message, though? Like I said, what's the message that the Fugees want to, you know, perpetuate? Because once again, if it's not Pac, just say it. And if it is Pac, why you just come out and say it? Yeah, we had Pac in there, man. Rest in peace to Tupac Shakur. We had him in the video. It was fun that day. We ate barbecue wings on the set. Give us the whole rundown. But not to say nothing, one way or the other, is weird. Or maybe they don't want to say Tupac was in the video because maybe Jimmy wouldn't like that. Maybe Jimmy Henchman wouldn't like that at all. I don't think he would. You know, that girl, man, that blamed Tupac for rape. I heard Jimmy was in love with her. Oh, yeah, I heard they told Pac she was off limits. Don't touch that. You seen him Friday when motherfucking Pinky say, hey, lollipop's all mine. Yeah, that's what they probably told Pac. Hey, you can have everything else, but don't touch that one. And what Tupac do? You know what he did? Made sure he hit him off on the dance floor, you know what I mean? Real disrespectful, you know what I mean? So, I mean, he was on Jimmy's shit list. And the fact he turned them down. So, you know, and that would also explain why, like I said, you know, the Fugees won't talk about that one way or the other. Matter of fact, I hadn't heard them come out and say anything in relation to Tupac while Jimmy Henchman was still on the streets. That video with Vlad, I guarantee you that was after Jimmy Henchman was locked up and going to spend the rest of his natural life in prison. You know, now we can talk, oh, we got admiration for Tupac, we love Tupac, but when Jimmy Henchman had them on the leash, they was riding on Pac too, man. We heard this song, Cowboys. You can't tell me that wasn't a Tupac diss, and you couldn't tell Pac they wasn't dissing him. I heard the Fugees is trying to do me. Come on, man. Oh, the Fugees want diss too? All right, you heard them. But yeah, man, Tupac's first sighting was in Haiti. You know, and here's another scenario. Maybe the beef between Pac and the Fugees, you know, maybe it was just to throw people off the trail. Who would have ever thought, you know, the Fugees would have a message about Tupac in one of their videos. Who knows, man? But that's the beauty of what we do. We get to, we get to converse, man, and we get to, share opinions, man, and, and all gather on here, man, and talk and laugh about shit, get mad about shit, you know what I mean? But the whole time, man, keeping Tupac's aura, you know what I mean? Keeping it afloat. And, hey, once again, you got to look at it. I know people, hey, he did, let it go. All right, that's fine. But they still can't answer why 700 people in Haiti at one time went bananas. And you figure, oh, they're just little Haitians. They don't know. Shit, they got TVs. And everybody in Haiti ain't from Haiti. Traveling businessmen. You got people that work over there. You got people from other countries. 700 people at one spot believe that was Tupac to the point they made phone calls. 700 at one time. One fucking time. All these other places that say they seen him or whatever, that could just be people bullshitting, or, if he maybe couldn't stay in one spot but for too long, if he was to live through what happened to him. But like I said, 700 people at one time said they seen anything. They saw something, whether it was a lookalike or whatever. He had them fooled to the point where them motherfuckers got to their payphones, yo. Them niggas was at payphones and cell phones and whatever else they got over there. You know what I mean? Them niggas zapped out. What the fuck? He's alive. Hey, seen that shit on the news with my own fucking 2 eyes. And the shit disappeared. Can't find a clip. But there is write-ups. You can Google it. You'll see people talking about it. A few other YouTubers talked about it. But what I want to know is, once again, after it was reported, what came from that? I mean, what could come from it? Tupac's sighting in Haiti. Wyclef Jean. The Fugees. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot to think about. But this whole thing is fascinating to me, man. And like I said, who knows what the fuck Wyclef and Tupac talked about in Europe. But I do know this. Whatever it was a deep conversation. And did Wyclef help Tupac escape and flee to Haiti? Who knows? I really can't answer that. Did Tupac escape death? One could only hope. But I do know this. I know that the Haitian government is very corrupted. And whatever Wyclef had going on as far as politics over there in Haiti, or anything he was into, he was almost assassinated his damn self years later. And the assailants and the reasons behind the Wyclef shooting remains unknown. Wyclef Jean won't talk about that either.
A million different stories on the internet.
Do you think it was an accident, or do you think it was targeted?
I can't even comment on that. I can't speculate.
Tell me what you think. Could Wyclef have been the connection for Tupac in Haiti? Could that meeting in Europe have been scheduled so Jimmy Henchman wouldn't know about it? And was the Tupac image or likeness in the Fugees' Sweetest Thing video, was that a message to Tupac's fans? I'm on the run. Let's talk about it. Or maybe Pac is gone. Fugees was just paying a tribute to Tupac in their own little way. Hats off to you, Pac. It is what it is. Tell me what you think, y'all. I need y'all to share and like this video as always. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure to get on here and chop it up with y'all. And let's go. I can't wait to hear what y'all think. This your homie Gab. I'm signing off. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.
were gonna show me Haiti.
The first thing we would do, we would land. We would not stay in the city because the city is just too populated.
MAKAVELI in this, Illuminati, all through your body. Blows like a 12-gauge shot.